One of the things that you get in the precious metal starter kit is this mouldable plastic. So the idea behind this is that you can take an object and you can make a mould from that object. You can then put your precious metal clay in it, wait for it to dry, and then fire it. So it's a really easy way to make really unique items. I've just put the red one in a bowl of hot water. So obviously be really careful when you're using hot water, and be careful because essentially what you want to do is you want the plastic to become hot, because when it becomes hot, it becomes really pliable and you're able to wrap that pliable plastic around your object. I have chosen this little plastic shell. The reason why I've chosen this one is because I'm going to be able to wrap the plastic around it quite easily. It's got a little bit of detail, but it also means that I can get some really interesting shapes from this. I'm not going to wrap the whole thing in because obviously I need it to be halfway around it, and then I can put the precious metal clay in it and get that impression. There we go. So you can see it's really squishy, and I'm going to push in. So this will actually harden really quickly, so you do have to be quite quick when you're using it. I've put the shell in, I've pushed it down, and it has made an impression. What you can do now is you can put your precious metal clay into this mould. Once you've put your precious metal clay into your mould, you need to leave it to dry. This is a mould that I made using exactly the same shape. I put the precious metal clay into it, allowed it to dry for 24 hours, and then once I've taken it out, you can just remove any of the little bits around the edges that you don't want, and you can really gently file the back of it. So just using a bit of the coarse sponge that you get in the precious metal clay, or you can use emery paper. You can use the little needle files as well. This is the original plastic seashell, and this is what we've made with the precious metal clay. I've literally taken it out, filed the edges just a little bit, and then sanded the back. So we need to fire this. This is the plastic seashell that we made a mould from, and this is our finished silver piece of precious metal clay that we fired.